This is a how to start bullet journaling or journaling in general 101 with the Giorgia method. Proven to work, might I add. I've been journaling for quite a long time now. These are all of the journals that I have used over the past couple of years. Over the past couple of years, I have accumulated a fair amount of journals, and I'm going to tell you the 3 steps you need to start journaling. To show you my credentials, this is more of a creative kind of thing, which I use a lot for clothes, to design, or to draw. This is one of my favorite books where I do put a lot of time and energy into this one. I have entries that date back to 2019, and I want to show my journey and how much I've improved, sharing the tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. When I started, my journals were very unfunctional. Even though they looked pretty, like what you're seeing now, they took way too long to make. I switched to something more like this, and you'll see my method in a moment. Okay. You can start. So I've been journaling for a really long time, and I wanted to share what has worked for me and how I've been able to bullet journal over the past couple of years. So these are my 3 steps. The Giorgia method, which you haven't heard before, completely original to me from experience. 6 years, might I add. Okay, basically this is my current journal at the moment, and I started this, I can give you the exact date, in the 14th of May. I started this journal on the 14th of May. I've completed about this much of it, and I really have come to love this book. And I have done this for many, many years, so I want to share what's worked for me. The 3-step routine. Firstly, you need a book and a pen. Any pen. Doesn't matter, that's all you need. I recommend getting a black journal to start out with. This is my first journal. It's very simple. We're recording, don't make a noise.
We can edit this.
Just pause. Okay, this is my first journal that I've ever used. Very cool, I know. So, the 3-step routine. You start off with a key. You always need a key. You need a conclusion and an introduction. I always start with an introduction in my journals. Lastly, you need to do the split book method. So basically, if you feel demotivated, you constantly see all the things on Pinterest, stuff like this, even stuff like this. So, don't feel demotivated. When I first started journaling, I felt completely out of it. Everything looked so picture perfect, and it just wasn't functional for me. So this is my first ever journal. I did this when I was about 13. And this is what I mean when I say the picture perfect Pinterest ideal of a bullet journal. This is what you see. These spreads would take me like 20 minutes to do every single day. This was during COVID, so I had more time, but it just was not functional. It wasn't something that you could just keep up. It took way too much time. You can see I was into the sleep trackers and mood trackers and all those kinds of things you see on Pinterest. But I just found that it wasn't functional and it wasn't actually helping me plan my life. So I have an alternative solution for you that actually does help you, where you can keep the prettiness and you can have it be more functional. So let me show you. So I'm going to teach you how to make it functional. What you're going to do, I'll show you with my second most recent one, is the split book method. Basically, as you can see, you always need your key, your introduction. I'll put my key up here so you can see what I use for planning. And then what you do is you do all of your pretty Pinterest collages and all the things that you see on Pinterest in the front of the book. Now, if I'm being completely honest with you, there's only about 5 pages that look this nice. The rest of it is just writing and planning and scribbles. That's it. That's the whole book. So this works really, really well because it helps keep your creative side to one thing, your creative mind to one half of the book, and your planning and functionality to the other part of the book. That's me. I'm probably gonna have to edit this. To explain this a little bit better, you work from both ends of the book at the same time. From the front of the book is all of the pretty things, that collages, fun things that you enjoy to create, your creative space. From the back of the book is your planning, to-do lists, diary entries, anything else that maybe you'd be less comfortable showing other people or just want to keep separated. And this helps really create a separation in your life and in your journal on like what you feel is creative time versus functionality. And this has helped me a lot. Here you can see the back of my book, which is just planning. This is for all the people. If you're new to the journal game, or if this is your 5th journal, whatever it is, I think journaling is very useful. It helps me plan my day. It helps me organize my life, draw, write. I think the easiest way to finish a journal is just to keep going back to it. There's not ever really an easy way to finish a journal. It's more like the most consistent way is just to keep going back, keep writing, keep drawing. Whatever it is you need to put in here, just words to paper and just do it. Just continue. That's the only way you get it done. I would recommend pages that don't bleed through and finding a nice kind of a piece of stationery you enjoy using. That always helps me. And then also just to keep it with you a lot of the time. Sometimes in the middle of the night I have an idea and I write it down, so I keep my journal next to my bed. That helps for some people, I don't know. But yes, I think journaling is nice. I like it a lot. It's not for everybody. I know some people don't like to talk about their feelings, or they're not really a writer. For me, I love to put my thoughts down onto paper. So this helps me a lot. I would recommend it for anybody, especially if you're the artsy type, you would enjoy journaling. Yeah, that's my whole video, I guess. I'm sending love as always. This is Giorgia. Stay curious.